The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit.
Chamberlain drives in.
He got pounded.
Chamberlain with a putback.
Looking at the numbers, he was
throws over
hearing it.
Muma. Open look for three. Haley Muma drains it.
Picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been giving this. Why you see a miracle closer than I'm fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the top, and you half of my logic.
Time with a flip shot, and that was a thing of beauty.
Lock it up. Gotta get that leg freed up.
Back, you know it ain't luck, so pay up my respect. Don't reject the greatness. Better hang up the white flag if you fight back to your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they think that they could ever outscore me, LeBron James? Just give me the ball, watch me.
Holder knocks it down. He's gonna come home with it. Nice throw and a good tag.
Oh, got him.
Doing this for all my life.
Webb with it.
You don't want to waste my
Shot
time.
and a goal by the Beavers. Finds the back corner.
Better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They could never get in my mind. Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'm a leash for the crowd. Put me down. Man, bend. I'm a running back.
Down that sideline. Oh, there he goes. Into the open 50 and gaining momentum. And the Beavers are going to answer right back after Gerard tied it up. That was Will Allen.
Shot now. They finally get a set block. Oh, and it's a face shooter.
Oh my, Allison Sawyer, are you kidding me?
If I do fail, I don't have
Catches an arm right into a chin headlock. The legs worked in, and there's a bracket.
This one driven to left. It's going to drop in. That's going to be a two-run single for Sadie Dine.
When I break it, it's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kind of like that. I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that.
Oh my! Aubrey Chase! Looking. He's going to go deep. The end zone got him in. Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Lambert!
Good D.
Shotgun pass. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, 32 seconds. Yetzer fires a three. Hansen.
No one will actually become as great as my team is, cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus.
Got it there.
Doing this for all my life. You don't want to waste my time. If you want to test my grind, better get up next in line.
To the middle, and Scholar with a header, and we're tied at one. Get the snap away, and it's going to be a sack. Recovered by the Beavers. Touchdown!
I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back.
Pushes it up. Now the shot. Got it. Chamberlain on the day. He'll take a three. He certainly will. Sawyer beats us deep left field. That ball is out of here. A two-run dinger for Allison Sawyer.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard another Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and alongside me on color and camera is Jack Hasbrook. Welcome aboard, Jack.
Evening, everyone.
As we are here at Howard Sheen Field, home of the Corry Beavers. And what do we have on tap for us tonight? None other than varsity girls soccer action here tonight, Jack.
Oh, yeah.
Corry taking on the visiting Rockets from Titusville. And the Beavers sporting the pink jerseys tonight for Cancer Awareness Month, specifically Breast Cancer Awareness Month, as we get things going in our Box It and Lock It pregame show here. And let's get right into it, Jack. We'll start things off with our 3 steps to success brought to us by Snap Fitness of Corry. And the first step is well-placed passes.
Yeah, critical in this game. If you don't know where your pass is going to, or the person you're passing to doesn't know where it's going to, the other team's going to pick it off easy. We saw a little bit of that against Cathedral Prep last week, so hopefully looking for a bit of a cleaner passing game today.
All right, and step 2 is going to be apply constant pressure. I don't care if you're getting through or not. You've got to keep the foot on the gas pedal. You've got to keep the ball in the offensive zone. You've got to apply constant pressure. And if you're not in the offensive zone, your defense has got to apply a ton of pressure.
Yep, also very important. We've seen defense in soccer. It gets worn down pretty quickly if you're constantly in the defensive zone. You know, even if you're able to hold your own for a while there, eventually – if the other team's applying more pressure, they're going to get through and score goals. So you've got to be the team that's applying that pressure instead.
And the third step to success is out-hustle. I don't care where the ball is at, offensive zone, defensive zone. You've got to find a way to get to those loose balls before your opponent does.
Yeah, very, very, very important to not just stand around and wait for the ball to come to you or watch the ball roll past you or anything like that. You've got to be constantly chasing after the ball, constantly trying to apply that pressure, constantly trying to get to your offensive end and to your goal and score as many points as you can as quickly as you can.
Okay, that'll wrap things up for the Snap Fitness Steps to Success. I think steps that all the girls on the team can apply as we are continuing to get ready here, which will lead us into one person that seems to have a ton of hustle in her all the time. Get to our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, going with number 5, senior Morgan Martin.
Yeah, we call her name all the time during these games, and for good reason. She's a leader of the team, one of the big seniors, and we're gonna be needing to call her name a lot tonight if Corry wants to win.
Yeah, she seems like she's the spark plug on the middle of the field, and it looks like we are ready to get things going here with the J. Gill Plumbing and Heating starting lineups. And we'll wait for Carmen to finish rattling off his usual PIAA rigmarole that he has to read off before the games. So we will be getting to the J. Gill Plumbing and Heating starting lineups in just a minute. We'll also have the American Anthem in a little bit as well. But kind of your thoughts coming into this game, Jack. What do you know about Titusville? They come in with a similar record to Corry, or a little bit less. I think you said they were 2-7.
A little bit less. They are 3-8. They just snapped a 6-game losing streak the past week with a win over Conneaut. I believe it was at home. And it seems like a lot of their wins were close, and their losses were not so much. So it seems like when their offense, when they can generate offense, they tend to win. But if they can't, then it could be a rough one for them.
Well, let's get right into our J. Gill Plumbing and Heating starting lineups. We'll start with Titusville. And we have number 7 out there. That's Paige McQuinston. Number 26, Gracie Sampson. Number 6, Addison Burley. Number 20, Marley Griffin. Number 8, Cara Jackson. 14 is Hadley Morrison. 25 is Riley Yoder. Number 2, Nora Blakesley. Number 9, Maria Koval. Number 10, Molly Koval. And number 47, the starting goalkeeper, Aubrey Owens. And thank you to Titusville. All the names on their starting lineup was very easy to pronunciate.
Needed that after last week.
And we will switch right over to the hometown Beavers. And then we'll start off with our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, number 5, Morgan Martin. Number 6, Marley Martin. Number 8, Tenley James. Number 10, Mara Goodwill. Number 11, Ava Weatherby. Number 13, Allie Simonson. Number 14, Lauren Fox. Number 15 is Ava Whiteley. And in the goal, number 18, or double zeros. Looks like she's wearing double zeros tonight, Jack. Lindsay Hasbrook. Number 21, Delaney Nickerson. Number 23 is Mallory Dahlgren. And that is your starting lineup, again, brought to us by J. Gale Plumbing and Heating. And I didn't get the names of the officials out on the field there, Jack, but they're in the yellow uniforms. It is a father-son tandem out there tonight, and we will go silent for the anthem.
What so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets were there, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Well, there you go, Jack. Anthem done. Starting lineups done. We know who's on the field. We know which end we're going to be playing in. So we have nothing more than the Fox family opening kickoff coming up. As Beavers in the pink jerseys tonight, black shorts. Titusville Rockets in the all-white tonight. White jerseys, white shorts, white socks. Whoops.
Hi, this is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness and our new facility.
Not quite yet, Bob.
Sorry about that. Got a little happy with my fingers there somehow. Got the wrong button pushed. Beavers going right to left on the screen. Titusville going left to right. And it looks like Titusville has won the toss and will elect to receive or start the game with the possession of the ball. As we have number 6 out there, Addison Burley, to put it in play. Just waiting for the officials to get it going with the whistle. We got 40 minutes up on the clock. Clock being on the Corry Federal Credit Union scoreboard as we are ready to get things underway here. And there it is. They play it back to 45-yard line across the 50. Weatherby gets to the loose ball, dumps it into the Rockets' end. It's going to fall all the way inside the 30. Whiteley giving chase to it. And Titusville tried to work it to the outside, and Whiteley gets to the loose ball. Now the Rockets will get it all the way to the near side. It's going to go out of bounds inside the 35-yard line, but the Beavers with a throw-in on the near side.
Early chance here. Let's see if they can make anything of it.
Mallory Dahlgren gets it put in. Knocked down by the Beavers. Kicked upfield by the Rockets. Beavers play it back in. Goodwill dumps it into the left post for Weatherby. It's kicked back out by the Rockets, and they let it go over the end line, and that will be a kick from the goal crease upcoming. Rockets get it set down. They'll play it out across the 20, out across the 40 and out of bounds on the near side. Dahlgren again with a Dahlia's Gifts and Decor throw-in. Down the sideline, Rockets knock it down. And Morgan came up to play it and unable to play it. Rockets out across midfield. Right down the middle of the field, Tenley James giving chase for it on the far side. She has time, and she'll play it back up the near side. And it looks like it goes out of bounds. Last touch by a Rocket, so the Beavers will have a throw-in just about the 25-yard line. James puts it in play. Down the far sideline it goes. And the Beavers just dump it into the Rocket end. It's going to roll all the way to the goalkeeper for the Rockets as she'll scoop it up inside the box. That's 47. Owens. And she'll drop kick it out across the 35. Marley Martin knocks it down there for the Beavers. Rockets get it on the far side. And the Beavers work it free back into the 30. Rockets get it up to midfield. Dahlgren plays it across midfield for Morgan. It deflects to Marley Martin down the hash marks. Kicks it out to Lauren Fox on the far side. She saves it from going out of bounds, and it ricochets off of Fox and over the end line. And that will be another kick from the goal crease for the Rockets. Good steady pressure here by the Beavers early on here as we're just coming up on 37 minutes to go in the half. Good steady pressure from the Beavers, keeping it in the Rockets' end. Fox knocks it down at the 25. Rockets play it up the near side. They'll get it across midfield. Nickerson plays it right back as it ricochets to Marley Martin. Just inside the 40 to the 30. Playing it out to the near side, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 10-yard line. And that will give the Rockets the Dahlia's Gifts and Decor throw-in.
Yeah, so far Corry is definitely winning the pressure battle. Just got to get some of those passes more on point, and they could have a real chance to break through here.
Well, that was our first step to success today, as that inbounds pass is knocked out of bounds by Weatherby, out across the 25, close to the 30. Rockets throw it in again, and Morgan Martin applying some pressure here on the midfield part. And Nickerson got it up the midfield. It ricochets off of number 2. That was Blakesley, as the Rockets have control of it at the 45, looking to get it over midfield, and they do, but not crisp passing here. The ball ricochets back to the Rockets. They'll come to the near side and keep it in bounds. Deep in the end, that's Morrison with it, and it's deflected by Nickerson back out of the trouble as Morgan Martin has it for the Beavers at the 30. And she'll play it down the right side. It's going to roll all the way inside the 20 into the goalkeeper, and that ricochets off of a Titusville player. She tried to clear it, and she quickly gets back in the crease to scoop up that loose ball as it was heading towards her own goal. Yeah. Owens nearly put it in her own net.
Yeah, luckily for them, that was not rolling very fast. Otherwise, that could have been disastrous.
Fox tries to settle it on the far side. Titusville knocks it out of bounds at midfield. James with the throw-in. And it goes off of Fox out of bounds at the 35. Had a little bit of light drizzle earlier in the day here, Jack. It let up a little bit, but it almost feels like it's misting again.
Yeah, saw that issue Saturday. A lot of mist throughout the game, which led to a bit of a slippery ball, which in turn made passing and ball receiving a bit iffy for both teams involved.
Simonson's doing some good footwork and using an arm bar to keep her position. Goodwill trying to get it to Weatherby inside the end zone, and she's going to lose it over the end line to pass a little out in front of her. And that will result in another kick from the goal crease for the Rockets.
But again, Beavers definitely winning the pressure and aggression battle to this point.
Played out across the 25. Beavers look to settle it at the 40. They'll knock it back in. Ball continues to pinball back and forth between the two teams here. Marley Martin settles it at the 30. She's trying to go out on the wide side. She gets hip checked off the ball and a whistle for the tackle. And that will give the Beavers a free kick from just inside the 25-yard line.
Interesting spot here, Dewey. You could do an awful lot with this position.
Tenley James has it teed up about the 23-yard line. She'll step into it. Long shot. It's going to bounce. And the goalkeeper, Owens, comes out and gets it before anybody else can. And the play will come back up the field. Bounces at the 40. And the Beavers play it to the near side. It's going to go out of bounds at their own 45-yard line, giving the Rockets the throw in. Morrison gets it into the middle of the field. Tenley James giving chase to it. Nickerson gets to it before anybody does, and she'll put it out on the far side at the 15. Rockets with a little bit of pressure here. I think that was Morgan Martin, knocked it right back out of bounds at the 15. Miss starting to get a little heavier. Again, Morgan gets to the ball as it comes in. And the Beavers get to it as it was last touched by a Rocket. Beavers knock it down at their own 40. Nice little crossover move there. Trying to keep pressure going up the field. Rockets get to the loose ball. No, the Beavers get to the loose ball before the Rockets do. Owens comes out to the top of the box to scoop that one up, as Whiteley was bearing down on her. Played high in the air out to the 40. Weatherby settles it, tried to settle it, then the Rockets come away with it. Across to the 40. Back to the middle of the field. Nobody's there. Nickerson plays it out wide. Rockets giving chase, and Nickerson able to get it out across the 20 to the 25. And Dahlgren comes up with a big defensive move there to get it back out to the 45. Knocked down by the Rockets at the 40. Pushed it out wide. I believe that's Sampson. It went off of a deflection. Morgan Martin got in front of that pass, and the Rockets are going to settle it back to their defense and dump it back into the Beavers' end. Dahlgren lets it go to Delaney Nickerson. Nickerson inside the 20. And she'll get it out across midfield. It ricochets off of Whiteley. Rockets continue to play it up the field. Whiteley giving chase. Good job of there. Morgan Martin to get her off the ball. Works it back across the 50. Goodwill has it ricochet off of a Rocket out of bounds just inside the 40. I believe that was Yoder that the ball ricocheted off. Beavers with the throw in. Down the far sideline. Inside the 10. Played right back out of bounds again by the Rockets at the 15. And that mist has turned into a heavy drizzle here, Jack.
Yeah, it has. Which is just going to make that ball all the more slippery.
Played to the middle of the field. Again, high in the air. Both teams looking to settle it. Trying to get a shot away. It's redirected over the end line by the Rockets, and that will be a corner kick for the Beavers, as they will have it on the far side.
Another opportunity incoming.
We'll call that the Piece B corner kick upcoming. James has it teed up. Crosser comes to the middle. Chest down by Goodwill, and it rolls into the back of the net. I don't know who's going to get credit for that.
I think it should be Goodwill, yeah. I don't think anybody touched it
I
after
believe.
it hit her chest.
29-57. We'll give it to Goodwill.
Let's see if Carmine saw anything different.
Beavers take an early lead here at 29-57 mark. I did see Goodwill did get a touch on it, but I don't know if she was the last one to get the last touch. Weatherby intercepts that pass, goes to Dahlgren. Dahlgren gets it back out to the 35. Rockets knock it right back in again. Simonson giving chase to it, plays it out wide. Fox gets to it and gets it out across to the 50. Last touch by a Rocket, Yoder, and out of bounds at the 45. James comes up to the 40. She'll throw it in. Down that far sideline they go. Marley Martin gets it off of Yoder inside the 35-yard line as the Beavers continue to gain ground up the field. Morgan Martin, I believe, dumped that in to Marley Martin. Crosser coming in, and the goalkeeper Owen catches that out of the air to alleviate that fast break. And she'll walk it slowly out to the top of the box and put it back into play. 29 minutes to go in the half. Out across the 50. Tenley James settles it there. Ricochets off of a Rocket. And she lost her footing a little bit. Beavers will head it up the field inside the 20. Rockets settle it down at the 15. Played it to the far side. Ricochets off of Lauren Fox and out of bounds, so the Rockets will have a throw-in. Delia's Gifts and Decor throw-in from just around the 30-yard line. And Rockets unable to put it in play there as they threw it out of bounds. So the Beavers should get it at the same point where they threw it in.
Looks like that's the case.
Down the far sideline we go. Trying to reverse her field, got rubbed off the ball. Marley Martin sticking right with it. Rockets with the ball, and it will ricochet. Last touch by the Beavers, or last touch by the Rockets, so the Beavers will get the throw in at the 5-yard line. Dumped it in, quick throw, they lost it out of bounds, quick whistle on the far side. Rockets with the throw in. Knocked down by Fox. Played to the middle of the field. Rockets get to the loose ball and dump it out of the 30. Simonson giving chase, trying to keep it in bounds. And it's out of bounds off of Simonson. And it will be Rockets' ball to throw back in. Nickerson gets to that loose ball, dumps it back inside the Rockets' 30, headed right back by the Rockets out to the 40. And that'll come to midfield. Simonson plays it back across to the 40. Rockets play it right back in the Beavers' end. Nickerson settles it at the 30. And the Rockets going to steal it away at the 30. Trying to play it back in the middle of the field. Nickerson out hustles her to the ball. It's going to go all the way into the Rockets' end. And that was touched by a handball, but not called by the official. And the Rockets lose it out of bounds inside the 20. Weatherby looking to get it back into play quickly. To the middle of the field. Goodwill heads it back to Weatherby. Weatherby dumps it into the middle of the field. Fox was trying to break to the front of the net. And I believe she was called for offside. And the Rockets will have a free kick from inside the end zone. VAR official there called her for the offside, so Rockets will get it in the end zone with a free kick as we come up on 26 minutes to go in the half. All the way out to the 40-yard line and out of bounds. Deflected off of a Beaver, so the Rockets with Adelia's Gifts and Decor throw-in. And that's the way the weather's going to be here tonight, Jack. It's going to be misty. It's going to be drizzly. It's going to be cool and damp.
Yeah. And
Very, very moist.
And that ball is going to be wet.
Marley Martin does a good job of working it up the field. Weatherby gives chase along with Whiteley. Rockets play it right back out the midfield, knocked down by Dahlgren. It'll come to the near side as she hustles for it, plays it high in the air, and it'll get put back out to the 50-yard line. Morgan Martin plays it to Simonson. Simonson gets it deep into the Rockets' end. Marley Martin working it upfield. It goes wide to Goodwill. Goodwill plays it back to Simonson. Simonson dumps it in. Knocked down at the 10 by the Rockets. Back out to the 25. Beavers play it right back in again. Rockets get it to the near side, out across the 40. And that is Burley with it. And it goes out of bounds on the near sideline. And we'll have some substitutes coming in as Jaworski comes in for Weatherby for the Beavers. And number 10 comes in for the Rockets. That's Colville, Molly Colville, and I believe that was 17 that came out, Bish. Back to action in the middle of the field here. Marley Martin gets to that loose ball, plays it to the far side. Lauren Fox plays back to the middle. Jaworski right down the inside the 30. Neither team able to get much of a maintain a possession here as the Rockets finally get it played out to the 35, and the Beavers play it right back in. Whiteley tries to dump it into the right flank for Goodwill. Goodwill with a reverse shot to the near side. Beavers get to the loose ball. They reverse their field, and the Rockets kick it out at the 10. Morgan Martin with the ball in hand at the 20 to throw it back into play. Just under 24 minutes to go and a half. Again, ball ricochets away from Whiteley. Rockets get to, well, Whiteley gets tripped from behind, and they continue to play through.
Play on.
Marley Martin plays it back to the middle of the field to the other side. And again, Beavers unable to maintain much possession there, but they keep it pinned in the Rockets zone. And they'll go up the far side of the field and lose it out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Morgan Martin goes to the far side of the field to put it back into play. Down the near sideline, Lauren Fox giving chase. Crosses it back to the middle of the field. Jaworski with a shot, but it goes wide left of the net.
I think the Rockets might have gotten just enough of a piece of that.
I think they did. But Owens puts the ball down in the goal crease and will allow her teammate, I believe that's number 7, McQuiston, will put it back into play. Or I could be wrong. Get my cheaters out. I believe that was number 8, Jackson, Kara Jackson. Dahlgren with it for the Beavers back inside the 50 to the 40. Dumps it across midfield. Rockets get it right back in again. Morgan Martin plays it out. Caught from behind with Marley Martin on the play as she tries to work it in and does. Down the left side, Whiteley giving chase. Rockets get possession at the 15, reverses their field. And that is number 7, McQuiston. Gets it all the way across the field to a teammate, and they dump it back in the Beavers' end. Nickerson comes up, knocks it down, puts it right back into the Rockets' end. Marley Martin plays it inside the 20. It's played off their head by Goodwill. Goodwill with a long shot and just wide right. And she had it high and right, and it stayed right and went over the end line. As she had a shot just about the 10-yard line there, trying to make that a 2-goal advantage.
Yeah, and boy, we are calling Goodwill's name an awful lot tonight to this point.
Rockets get it out to the 25. It ricochets and goes out of bounds at the 30. Last touch by the Beavers, so the Rockets with the throw in. As Weatherby will come back in as she awaits at the 50-yard line. Tenley James works it back out to the 50. The Rockets get to the loose ball and will work it right back into the Beavers' end. All the way down to the right side. That's Morrison as she takes a shot and it goes wide right of the net and over the end line. And that will be a goal kick for the Beavers. As Weatherby will come in and we'll have to see who comes out. It looks like Lauren Fox is going to come out. Beavers with the kick from the goal crease. Nickerson plays it high in the air out to the 35. Whiteley trying to settle it there, unable to do so. Simonson does a nice job of keeping it in play. Whiteley got it to the 40, and the Rockets take over there. Back to the middle of the field. Played back out across the 50 by the Beavers. Marley Martin with it. Spins and puts it upfield for Mara Goodwill. She'll reverse her field at the 15, plays it back to Marley Martin, but she plays it out of bounds inside the 10, and the Rockets will get a throw in on the far side. High in the air. Played to the middle of the field. Marley Martin giving chase to it. It'll come to the near side. Nice little move there by 14. Morrison gets it up across the 40 to the 50 as the Rockets will dump it in. And Dahlgren is there to stop that initial attack, but the Rockets will play it in on the right-hand side and lose it out of bounds just at the goal line. And the Beavers with a throw in there as we got 19 minutes to go in the half. Beavers out in front 1-0 on a goal from Goodwill at the 29:57 mark. And that's all the scoring that we have here today so far, Jack.
Yeah, been a bit of a defensive slugfest here.
Morgan Martin gets to it, gets it to Whiteley on the left flank, and it'll get played all the way back into the Rockets' end to the 30, and the Rockets play it out of bounds at midfield-ish. We'll have to see where they put it in play, but Morgan Martin puts the ball down right about the 45-yard line. Dahlgren comes up, puts it back into play down the near sideline. Whiteley had it dropped to Jaworski, and the Rockets steal it away back out to the 35. Simonson plays it to Marley Martin. She reverses her field, plays it in. Whiteley trying to get free, and she gets rode off the ball a little bit there, and the Rockets play back out across the 50 to the Beavers 40. Dahlgren quickly plays it right back in again. Goes to Marley Martin, middle of the field. Has room on the far side. She'll reverse back, stays with it. Morgan Martin plays it high in the air. It goes high off of a rocket. They'll continue on playing. And we're going to have a Corey Manor injury timeout here as they will stop the clock. We'll take a quick break and be back right after this.
Located at 1460 Scioto Road, the Corry American Legion Post 365 is open daily. They serve lunch on Wednesdays and Friday through Sunday. They also serve dinner daily. Stop in and grab a bucket of their famous Scioto Road chicken and check out their live entertainment lineup. Watch some NFL football with the Sunday Ticket and even enjoy the sports stream. Stop in today. The Corry American Legion Post 365 at 1460 Scioto Road, or give them a call at 814-663-1790.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream as we get back to action. Rockets with the ball at their own 25-yard line. And I believe that was Marley Martin got to the loose ball. Rockets get to the loose ball at their own 35, played out to the 40, to the 45, and into Beaver territory, all the way down to the 30. Burley with it. Plays it out wide, and Jaworski is there to thwart that attack and puts it back to the middle of the field. It ricochets off of a Beaver back down to the 20. Shot comes in, and there's Hasbrook to scoop it up on the bounce to alleviate that attack, and it'll come back up the other way. I believe the injured player for Titusville was number 26, Jack. Gracie Sampson, but she looks like she's under an umbrella on the sideline, ready to get back into the game as soon as she can. Ball comes back into the Rockets' end. Beavers play it to the near side. Whiteley giving chase at the 15. And it's kicked out of bounds. Ricocheted off of a Beaver and out of bounds. So the Rockets will get the throw in about the 20-yard line. And here comes Sampson right back into the game for the Rockets.
Glad to see she's all right.
And that was number 20, Marley Griffin, coming out of the game for the Rockets as they play it down the near sideline. Last touch by the Rockets. Dahlgren with the throw-in, puts it right back into play. Down the sideline it goes. Ricochets off of Whiteley. There's Goodwill and Whiteley down in there on the left side. She'll reverse her field to Jaworski. She'll send a shot in, and it's scooped up by Owens at the top of the crease there to alleviate that attack, as we had a Beaver breaking in from the right side as well. I believe that was Weatherby. And it goes off the back. Jaworski has it, plays it to the middle of the field. She gets a return pass from a Rocket It'll come to the near side. Rockets will dump it in. Nickerson is back for the Beavers. She'll settle it at the 10. And play it up the near side, and it's going to go out of bounds right around the 30-yard line. Rockets with the throw in. Coming up on 15 minutes to go in the half. They'll dump it to the middle of the field, and Marley Martin all over it. And she'll continue to work it across midfield. The Rockets get to the loose ball, dump it back in. Morgan Martin knocks it down at the 30. Played it back out across the 50 to Weatherby. On the far side, and it'll roll down inside the 30 to the 25-yard line. Rockets get a hold of it there. Back out to the 30, to the 35. Marley Martin gets a hold of the loose ball, plays it right back in again. Rockets come to the near side, and they're able to keep it in play. Dahlgren plays it back into the Rockets' end. Whiteley with it. And she looks to get around Yoder. Yoder plays it out of bounds at the 25. Beavers with another throw in on the near side. Morgan Martin with ball in hand looking for the throw in. Played it to the middle of the field. Is going to roll through everybody. Weatherby giving chase to the corner. She will get to it before anybody else does. As she looks to reverse her field, and it will be a corner kick as the Rockets played it over the end line. Tenley James hustling down the far sideline to put this one back into play. Golden opportunity here for the Beavers to get the second goal of the game.
And the last corner kick went very well.
James has it set up. Crosser coming. It's going to get knocked down before it gets to the goal. Rockets get it played back out across the 20, out across the 30. Gets to midfield, played to the middle of the field. Dahlgren's there, keeps it pushed out wide. Nickerson giving chase. And ricochets off of a Rocket, stays in play. James has it ricochet as well. Dahlgren finally plays it out to the 20. Rolls all the way to Marley Martin at the 35. To the 40. She slips and falls. Rockets play it right back in again. It'll roll inside the 10. Play to the middle of the field. Nickerson makes no doubt about that one. Played it out well across the sideline. After that great addition or great play down the right side by Addison Burley. Rockets have a little bit of pressure here. And that's going to ricochet and go out of bounds as it went high off of a Rocket and out of bounds. Beavers with the throw in. Work it down the near sideline. Whiteley trying to get around Yoder, just can't do it. Rockets knock it out of bounds about the 30-yard line. Beavers with another throw in. Dahlgren high in the air to Whiteley. Marley Martin gets to the loose ball, plays it inside the 50, has a ricochet to Goodwill. Goodwill puts it into the open, looking for Weatherby on the far side, and Owens comes out of the crease and knocks it out of bounds on the far side, out about the 25-yard line. Nice play by Owens, not allowing Weatherby to get to that loose ball.
Yeah, perfect timing there. If that was even a little off, she's got open field right to that goal.
Beavers keep the pressure on here. Marley Martin slides it into the 10. She gets up after falling down and tries to get it through. Whiteley knocks it in. The Rockets knock it right back again. Morgan Martin plays it in. Rockets get to the loose ball, but not a good contact. Played out to the 15. Whiteley trying to push it to the net. And Marley Martin tried to get it, but I think she got more of the Rocket instead of the ball on that last attempt. Beavers play it out wide to Weatherby. Gets around 1. And not able to get around 2. And the Rockets will play it out across the 30 on the far sideline there. Back to the middle of the field. Jaworski knocks it down, but it goes right to a Rocket. She tried to pass it to a partner on the near side, but Morrison took off upfield, and that pass goes right out of bounds as the Beavers will have the throw in at the 35-yard line. And Marley Martin trying to get it to the middle of the field, unable to do so. Jaworski tries to settle it at the 20. Rockets knock it down. It's going to come out of bounds on the near side inside the 15. Speaking of being inside, we're inside of 11 minutes to go in the half. Morgan Martin with the Delia's Gifts and Decor throw-in. Tried to get it to Marley Martin, and it's knocked back out across the 20. Simonson plays it into the middle of the field. Goodwill heads it in further, and looked like Marley Martin tried to knee it inside the 5, and it goes off a Dahlgren here at the 40-yard line, and we're going to have substitutions coming in for the Rockets as number 20 comes into the ball game. That's Griffin. And it'll be 17 coming out. That's Addison Bish.
Boy, these defenses sure are holding firm here, Dewey.
10 minutes to go before the half. Rockets trying to work it into the Beavers side of the 50, unable to do so. Left-footed played up the field. Yoder with the ball at the 20. Marley Martin will work her off of the ball, plays it back to the middle of the field. And the Rockets will play it out across the 30 to the 40. And it's out of bounds just about midfield. And I believe the Beavers were called for the tackle on the play, as that was Sampson that took a tumble to the ground. So the Rockets with a free kick at their own 40. Played to Sampson at the Beavers 30. Knocked down by the Beavers there, out across the 40. Staying with it. Whiteley giving chase. A lot of contact there, Jack.
Yeah.
Arms and elbows. Trying to use every advantage they can to get around their opponent. Dahlgren with ball in hand on the near side to throw it back in for the Beavers. Just under 9 minutes to go in the half.
Been a very scrappy game here, Dewey. We've seen arm bars, we've seen knees, we've seen kicks, we've seen it all.
Rockets will play it back out to the 45-yard line. Played it back to the 40 to settle it. Back across the 50. Dahlgren plays it right back into the Rockets' end. Goodwill down the right side, inside the 10. Into the end zone, sends a crosser to the middle of the field. Rockets can't keep it from going over the end line, and the Beavers will get another Piece B corner kick.
Their third of the game so far.
I believe that's James down there to set it up for the Beavers. As they will get set in front of the net for this crosser to come over. It's not going to make it through as the Rockets knock it back out of play, or back out across the 15. Beavers try to play it right back in again, and the Rockets knock it out of bounds inside the 20. Morgan Martin with ball in hand to throw it back in. Most of the precipitation has come to a halt here at Howard Sheen Field. And again, the Rockets knock it down, and it goes over the end line, and another Piece B corner kick for the Beavers.
Their fourth.
They cashed in on the very first one of the game, Jack, but since then they have been unable to get anything close to getting into the goal. James has it teed up one more time. And again, the Rockets knock it down fairly short of the goal. I believe that's Whiteley with it in the end zone as she looks to get it to the middle of the field. Ball pinballs around inside the goal line. Beavers come away with it out to the 5. Whiteley with it, has it ricocheted and out of bounds. So the Beavers with another throw-in at the 5-yard line. Played to Weatherby. Weatherby plays it back to Whiteley. Tried to get it back across to Marley Martin. She's bulldozed over. And it goes out of bounds with the Beavers with the throw-in on the far side. To the middle of the field, it's headed down by the Rockets. Beavers trying to play it inside the end zone. Rockets get possession of it and will work it down the far sideline and out of bounds about the 25-yard line. Beavers with another throw-in as we come up on 6 minutes before the half. They'll play it back to James at the 35. It ricochets off of a Rocket and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. James with the throw in there. And again, the Rockets just knock it right out of the air, out of bounds. This time the ball's inside the 25. Marley Martin tries to settle it at the 10. Rockets get to the loose ball, play it back out to the 45. Dahlgren knocks it down there. She'll play it down the right side, right the hash marks. Morgan Martin gets to it. Plays it deeper into the Rockets' end. Weatherby gets to it on the far sideline. Rockets play it back into the middle of the field and then just kick it out of bounds right at the goal line. And the Beavers with a throw-in inside the 10 here as we have 5 minutes to go before halftime. Rockets get to the loose ball, play it out across the 25 to the 30-yard line, out of bounds. Beavers with another throw-in. Tenley James puts it in, and last touch by the Beavers. Rockets will throw it back in. Played to the middle of the field. And this is Morrison. But the Beavers get to the loose ball and dump it right back into the Rockets' end. Goodwill with it. She gets rubbed off the ball. Sampson loses a handle on it. Dahlgren plays it back into the Rockets' end. Lauren Fox giving chase. Gets around her defender and gets a left-handed or left-footed shot in on Owens. And that nearly found the wickets and through. But Owens gathers it up, knocks it back out to the 40, comes to the near side and out of bounds. Last played by Morgan Martin. Rockets dump it in at the 40. They'll play it back to the defense, dump it into the Beavers' end. Goes over Nickerson's head. She'll recover and slide it to the right side. Keeping her good defensive position and keeping it in bounds. And she'll kick it out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Rockets with the throw into the middle of the field. Beavers knock it down. Don't allow it to come in. And the Rockets dump it over the end line out of bounds, giving the Beavers a kick from the goal crease. As they started to mount a little bit of an attack there. Beavers will set it up at the top right corner of the goal crease. Nickerson will put it back into play as we're just under 3 minutes before the half. Out across the 35 to the 40. Ball still rolling out across the 50. And the Rockets will play it out of bounds just across the 50. Beavers with the throw-in. Played high in the air. Out to Marley Martin. Rockets get to the loose ball at the 35. Back out across the 40. Whiteley plays it to the near side. Rockets get to the loose ball. And we have a player down for the Rockets just inside the 41-yard line. We'll take a Corey Manor injury timeout and be back right after this.
Box It and Lock It offers indoor climate-controlled self-storage units and portable self-storage containers. With 3 locations in Clymer, Corry, and Jamestown, Box It and Lock It has a storage solution to meet your needs. Both of our indoor climate-controlled locations feature automatic motion sensor lighting, 24/7 video monitoring, online rentals and bill pay, phone app access to the facility, and 24/7 access via our high-tech keypad and kiosk rental systems. Box It and Lock It also offers portable self-storage containers that can be delivered to your front door or place of business. Let us bring the storage facility to you. Store on site at our location or have us move your container to a destination of your choice. Contact us today at 855-450-3990 and visit our website at www.boxitandlockit.com. Also, find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. That was number 7 down on the field, Paige McQuinston. And it looks like she is back up to her feet and walking under her own power with no kind of hitch in her giddy up as she gets to the sideline, walking with the trainer, Mike. Substitutes are in. And we are down to 2:27 to go. Beavers with a free kick at their own 43-yard line. Nickerson plays it high in the air all the way down to the 25-yard line. Rockets play it back at the 20, trying to settle it, and they do. Comes to the near side, out across the 50. Dahlgren gets a foot on it but doesn't get good possession as the Rockets will play it to the near side for Burley. Down the right flank, being harassed by Lauren Fox. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Burley. And that will be a free kick for the Beavers in the goal crease with 1:53 with the clock running. Nickerson will play it in the upper right-hand corner. Out across the 35 to the 40. And out of bounds on the far side, just inside the 40-yard line. Rockets with the throw-in. Headed by one of the Beavers on the far side. James plays it back towards the middle of the field. Rockets get the loose ball. Nickerson gets somewhat of a play on it. Gets the second chance opportunity to get it to the near side and does. Lauren Fox giving chase to it, and it's going to go over the sideline inside the end zone as Morrison will put it back into play for the Rockets. Beavers able to get to the loose ball back out across the 30. Rockets played inside the 20. Stolen away here by the Beavers up across midfield. Mara Goodwell giving chase. And she'll try to get around that one defender, unable to do so far yet, and it goes out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Rockets with a throw-in with under 40 seconds to go in the half. Weatherby on the far side, unable to settle it. The Beavers will get it dumped into the 20. Marley Martin, as Lauren Fox has it at the 10. Got it played back out across to the 30. Simonson plays it back into the 20. Lauren Fox reverses her field, trying to get into the open, and can't get to that ball as the Rockets play it out across midfield. Dahlgren trying to settle it. 4 seconds to go before the half. And the horn will sound before the Rockets can get a shot away as Burley was bearing down in on Hasbrook. But, Jack, we are at the half. Beavers lead at 1-0 after one half complete. We'll take a little bit of a break and be back with the Humes Ford halftime report in just a bit.
Vern's Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Vern's offers general auto repair, PA inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Vern's is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Vern's Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Since 1968, UTEG's Body Shop has been Corry's leader in offering complete collision and refinishing services, including unitized frame alignment. Located at 633 East Smith Street in Corry, UTEG's is a family-owned business that offers free estimates, insurance company assistance, lifetime warranty, automotive glass replacement, and paintless dent repair. UTEG's would like to thank all of their customers and welcome the new ones. To schedule your appointment today, call UTEG's Body Shop at 814-663-2562. Thank you for choosing UTEG's as your selected auto body repair facility.
Hi, this is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness and our new facility. Hey, as summer is winding down and fall is coming around the corner, come in and check out all of our new equipment and fitness packages that we have here at Snap Fitness. Don't forget that we also have tanning, we have a walking track, and it's for beginners to the most advanced. We have it all. Come and see us at Corry Snap Fitness. My name is Bob Brown and I'm the owner.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together.
Welcome to Salt Church. We have been in existence for 16 years already, and the main purpose of even having this kind of a experience with everyone is to really dive into the Word. We serve, we anoint, we live, and we train people to just be open to what God is doing in our lives. You are welcome here at Salt Church. We have services Sunday morning at 10:30 here in the sanctuary, but we also have breakfast at 9 o'clock and discipleship training in between the two. So it's a really happening place here on Sunday mornings. We also have life groups, men's groups, women's groups, youth groups, worship stuff. We have all sorts of things for the whole family. Come check us out. We'd love to see you.
We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to ask you about all the residents of your household, including Granny, who doesn't drive your car. We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to send you that ID card that you asked for while we were shopping at the grocery store. We're insurance agents. Of course, we drive around the neighborhoods looking at everybody's roofs and commenting on the trees that are going to fall in your neighbor's house. We're insurance agents. Of course, we ask you about your dog and what type of breed they are, and we listen to stories about how they only bit the mailman that one time. We're insurance agents. Of course, we're going to walk around your house and take pictures on all sides, and then we're going to talk to you about installing a railing on your steps. We're insurance agents. Of course, we put road service on your policy, but we don't put it on our own. We're insurance agents. Of course we got boots on our back seat. We've got files galore. We've got paperwork. We've got a measuring tape, and we got briefcases. We're Team Rosback, and we're here to protect your family and your assets that you've accumulated all your life. That's why we're here to work hard for you. P.S. Personal Service.
Hey, welcome to Peace Beat. I'm Erin.
And I'm Missy.
And we want you to feel comfortable
In your own skin.
and we want you to feel like you belong
Here.
here. We have a little bit of everything for pretty much everyone. If you're a husband, we have a husband chair. If you're extra smallish, 2, 3X-ish, we've got you. Don't know how to dress your body? We've got you. Basically the concept is you belong here and we've got you. Monday through Saturday. Monday through Friday, 10:30 to 5:30, except for Wednesdays, open till 8, and Saturday, 10 to 2. Not Sunday, take a break. I hope you come, check us out, it'll be worth your time.
When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you. Lake Erie Appliance is located at 4960 Iroquois Avenue in Erie. They offer great deals on scratch and dent models with a 1-year warranty. Items like washers, dryers, both gas and electric, refrigerators, chest freezers, stoves and ranges, and microwaves. Appliances from top brand names like Samsung, Maytag, Kenmore, General Electric, LG, and Whirlpool. Buy a used or refurbished unit with a 90-day warranty. Open Mondays from 9 to 3, Tuesday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Give them a call today at 814-528-7072 or check them out at Facebook at Lake Erie Appliances, LLC. Knapp's Butcher Block, located at 11523 Route 6 in Corry, offers custom processing for beef, pork, and lamb. You can purchase individual cuts of your choice of meat and hamburger, or stock up. Fill your freezer by purchasing half or whole cows or hogs, both grass and grain-fed. For more information, pricing, and availability, give Knapp's Butcher Block a call today, 814-964-0225. Butcher Block also offering deer processing from now to the end of deer season. K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and alongside me is Jack Hasbrook as we wrap up the Humes Ford of Corry halftime report here, Jack. Not a lot to talk about in that first half. Only a little bit of scoring, and it was all done by the Beavers. 29-57 mark, number 10, Mara Goodwill finds the back of the net, and the Beavers lead at 1-0 after one half of play as we get ready for half number 2. And the Beavers will start with the Fox Family Insurance opening kick here. They'll switch sides of the field. Beavers will be going left to right, and the Rockets right to left. Beavers in the pink jerseys, black shorts. Rockets in all white here tonight. White jerseys, white shorts. And a lot of that first half, Jack, was played in the southern end or the west end, east end of the school. The non-scoreboard end, as the Beavers played a lot of that first half in the Rocket zone.
Yeah, been a very aggressive game. I would say to this point, Corry has looked like the better team. I think they have certainly listened to our second and third steps to success. But I would say also I think they just need to clean up their passing a little bit, as every time Titusville had a chance, it came off of a bad Beaver pass that let the Rocket break free.
Well, we're underway here in the second half. Second half brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium Painted Finch. The first half was by the Knapp's Butcher Block, and the Rockets will get it into the Beavers' end, into the 30. Burley hands it off to the right flank. Dahlgren's there to push it out wide. It'll roll all the way inside the 5 as the Rockets will play it back out to the 15. Beavers quickly on it there, and it's going to roll out of bounds inside the 5, and it'll be a throw-in for the Beavers. Our mist is back, Jack, as precipitation starting to drizzle again here at Howard Sheen Field.
Yeah, I noticed it a little bit toward the end of the half there, but it is definitely back now.
Coming down a little bit as the Beavers play the far side. Marley Martin pushing it up the field. She'll get rubbed off the ball to the middle, and I believe that was Goodwill that came in to push it deep into the Rockets' end. Fox with it here inside the 5 and has it knocked out of bounds. Beavers with a throw-in inside the 5. Lauren Fox plays it back in. Rockets will play it back out to the 20. Morgan Martin keeps it in to the 10. Crosser coming to the far side. And there's the back of the net. A goal by the Beavers. And there it is. And that was Weatherby, I believe. 38-29 mark.
Yeah, and it was only a matter of time, I thought, before the Beavers managed to break through. You know, when you're on offense as much as they have been, eventually the defense is going to wear out.
Well, good where Morgan Martin set that up nicely for the Beavers and got it out wide as a shot comes in here for the Rockets, and it'll crisscross the field here as they continue to sashay across the goal mouth. Nothing getting to the net as Hasbrook just not able to find the ball anywhere. And finally, the Rockets kick it over the end line wide of the net, and that will give the Beavers a kick from the goal crease as the Rockets threatening there to cut it back to a one-goal game. Nickerson out across the 40, down the near sideline. Goodwill inside the 30. And it's going to roll out of bounds inside the end zone. It'll be a throw-in for the Rockets as Goodwill just wasn't able to get it back into the middle of the field. Play high in the air to the 20. Beavers knock it down there. Marley Martin. And the Rockets get to it at the 10, play it out across the 45. Dahlgren knocks it down at the 50, plays it high in the air back into the 35. Weatherby giving chase over there. Last played by the Rockets, so Weatherby just dumps it right back into play at the 20. Rockets knock it out to the 35 and all the way back into the Beavers' end at the 40. Nickerson settles it, puts it right back up the field. Rockets play it right back across the 50. To the 40, and James will play it back into the Rockets' end. Rockets come up with it, back across the 50 to the 40, and the Beavers are going to settle things out here as James knocks it out of bounds at the 35. Rockets with a throw-in. That was McQuiston, and it goes off of James and out of bounds inside the 10 now as the Rockets will get a throw-in deep in the Beavers' end. They'll set the play up here. Dumped in at the 10. Trying to get it settled. And the shot will come in, and Hasbrook will come out on a couple of bounces, pick up the loose ball, and alleviate that attack. As, again, the Rockets had to take a shot from well outside.
And it's going to be important here, Dewey. Now that they've got a little bit of a cushion, they can't take their foot off the gas. Otherwise, Titusville could get themselves right back in it.
Played out across the 40, knocked out of bounds by the Rockets. Beavers with a throw-in on the near side. Tenley James will put it back into play for the Beavers as we come up on 35 minutes to go in the ball game. Rockets get it settled at the 50, but can't do anything with it. Goodwill to the middle of the field. And she'll dump it inside the 30. Rockets get to the loose ball, knock it all the way back to the Beavers' 30. And Nickerson knocks it across the 50 and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. quick moving second half here as we've already rattled off 5 minutes here. Rockets working down the far sideline. Back to the middle of the field. And the Beavers get to the loose ball back to the 50. Rockets play it right back in again. Beavers play it right back across the 50. Whiteley. Marley Martin has it ricochet. As Goodwill tries to get free down the left flank and does. Gets a shot away. Nice kick save there by Owens to keep it from going to the wide open Beaver streaking down the right side. That was Fox. As the Rockets will get it back out to the 30. Beavers put it right back into the 20. Marley Martin with it there, loses the handle on it. Rockets get it back out across the 20. To the 25, to the 30, out to the 45. To the middle of the field. Nickerson is there to throw 35, dumps it back into the Rockets' end. It'll come to the near sideline. And ricocheted off of Fox and out of bounds. Nice play there. I believe that was number 20, Griffin. As she'll head it up the near sideline. Tenley James doing a good job of keeping it upfield. But it will go out of bounds again. Griffin's with a throw in. James plays it, but the Rockets get it played to the middle of the field. James gets her worked off the ball to Lauren Fox out across the 50. Rockets get to the loose ball, knock it right back in again. Touch pass to James. James gets it out to the 50 and over. Rockets will get it there and play it on the far side and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Beavers with the Dahlia's Gibson Decor throw-in as Jaworski will come into the game for the Beavers. And it looks like Dahlgren will have a seat on the bench. 33 minutes to go in the half. Beavers with the throw-in. Down the sideline. Beavers will get it inside the 20, and it'll ricochet there. Again, Beavers playing some pressure from their midfielders. Rockets get to the loose ball, play it to the near side. Lauren Fox giving chase, but unable to get possession of it. Finally, she's able to get her off of the ball, but that's a heavy tackle there. I believe they're going to call it on Morgan Martin, as that was McQuiston down on the turf for a second time tonight.
Yeah, boy, this has been quite a physical game.
Both teams doing a good job of not allowing the other team to push them off of their position. Rockets will knock it up the field, knocked out of the air by Morgan Martin. To Marley Martin, she'll dump it down the right flank, and it's going to roll inside the 30 to the 20. Still rolling, 15. And the Rockets will play it out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Beavers with the throw-in. Morgan Martin throws it to the middle of the field. Rockets will knock it back out to the 40. They'll play catch with it there, knocking it across the 50. Getting it into the Beavers' end. Tenley James giving chase. Knocks it to the near side and out of bounds. Rockets will get the throw in at the Beavers' 30-yard line. Now they'll still have a throw in. Yoder comes to the sideline for a break. I did not see who came in. Griffin with the throw in for the Rockets. Beavers settle it. Knock it back out to the 30. Oh.
Whoa.
Lauren Fox took a high shot there. It'll roll down to the 40-yard line. She'll give chase to it. Plays it to the far side. Whiteley trying to get to it. Now Morgan Martin inside the 40 to the 30. Marley Martin will send it down on the right flank for Fox. And the Rockets knock it out of bounds at the 10-yard line. This half starting to get by quickly here, Jack, as we're down to just about 30 minutes to go in the ball game. Morgan Martin throws it high in the air. Rockets kick it out of bounds again on the near sideline, giving the Beavers another throw-in. Morgan Martin, ball in hand, with the Dahlia's Gifts and Decor throw-in. Played by the Rockets back out to the 10. There's a shot by Simonson. Goodwill played it back out to the 20, but there was nobody there. As Weatherby keeps it in the Rockets' end, Nickerson knocks it down out of the air and keeps her good defensive position and gets it played back over to 50. Rockets knock it down at the 40 and dump it into the Beavers' end. Janes does a good job of working the ball free. It's going to come back across the 50. Beavers keep it in bounds. Lauren Fox tries to get control of it, and the Rockets will play it back across. It goes off of Morgan Martin, played high in the air by Marley Martin to the 15. Goodwill heads it in on Owens, and Owens corrals it just inside the end zone to alleviate that attack as the Beavers continue to apply pressure here. Owens to a 40-yard line. Settled there by Koval. Out of bounds as she lost the handle on it. James with the throw in for the Beavers. Tried to get it to Fox, but it was whistled down there. And it looks like the Beavers are going to have a free kick from just outside the 30. Morgan Martin puts it to the middle of the field. It ricochets off of a Beaver right to Owens in the goal crease. And she'll scoop it up, and the play will come back up the field. 28 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the ball game. Beavers lead it 2-0. Lauren Fox tried to play it to the middle of the field. Simonson gets to the loose ball, plays it down the left flank. It's going to roll out of bounds about the 10-yard line, giving the Rockets a throw in. Some sneaky footwork out there by the Beavers tonight. Every time the Rockets look like they're going to get to a loose ball, a foot comes in and knocks it up the other way. Rockets with a throw in on the far side of the field with just under 28 minutes to go in the ball game. Rockets set the play up. Throw it down the far sideline. And the Beavers play it right back out of bounds on that far sideline. Rockets will get it inside the 40. Beavers get to the loose ball, play it back out to the 35. Down the far sideline. Rockets will work them off the ball there, back to the middle of the field. Rockets don't get to that loose ball. Beavers do. They'll play it to the near side to Fox. Fox back to the middle of the field, rolls through everybody as Whiteley will let it go to a charging Beaver down the far sideline into the end zone. She'll look to reverse her field. She gets worked off the ball. The ball comes back out to the 20-yard line. Marley Martin plays it back to the middle of the field. Rockets get to the loose ball and knock it back to the 15. To the far sideline and out of bounds at the 25. Dahlgren comes back into the game for the Beavers.
I tell you what, this has been a very high-action game, Dewey.
And it looks like Whiteley will come to the bench for a breather. And we're coming up on 26 minutes to go in the ball game. Rockets look to get control of it at the 30. Beavers will put it back into the 10. Rockets get to it, play it back out to the 20. Comes to the middle of the field, out to the 40. Koval with it, plays it inside to the Beavers 40. As they'll play it out to the far side, 35 to the 30. And the Beavers do a good job of getting to the ball there and work it right back out across midfield. Marley Martin spins, dumps it into the Rockets' end. Rockets dump it to the far sideline, and it'll go out of bounds about the 25-yard line. Beavers with a throw-in on the far side. Trying to work it to the middle of the field. Dahlgren with it. At the 20, takes a long shot. It rolls in on Owens. And she'll scoop it up. No rebound. As we're coming up on 25 minutes to go in the game, Owen plays it high in the air. Simonson's knocks it out of the air at the 40. Beavers maintain possession. Goodwill down the far sideline. She'll slow it down at the 10, play it back into the middle of the field. Rockets get to it there at the 15, out to the 20. And Mara Goodwill gets a foot on it, plays it out of bounds on the near side. Last touch by the Rockets, so the Beavers with a throw-in at the 20. Morgan Martin dumps it to the middle of the field. Marley Martin tried to get it into the end zone, but it goes over the end line. And that will give the Rockets a kick from the goal crease. I believe this is Kara Jackson putting foot in the ball and getting it back out to the 30. Out across the 40, Morgan Martin tries to reverse her field and keep it in play, and does. Nickerson will get back on it inside the 20. And she'll play it back out across the 40. Ricochets to the middle of the field. Rockets get to it there as they'll play it out to the 30. Down the sideline it goes, and it went out of bounds, and the Beavers will get the throw in on the far side as the Rockets were unable to maintain possession there. Again, ricocheted off of a Rocket out of bounds on the far side there. Beavers will have it go down that far sideline. Goodwill reverses her field. She'll come back to the middle of the field, dumps it in to the 25 for Fox. Can't find a handle on it, and the Rockets get to it, but kick it right to Dahlgren. Marley Martin with a shot, but it's going to go wide right of the net as Fox was breaking in, looking for the rebound. And the Rockets will get a kick from the goal crease with 23 minutes to go in the ball game. And the Rockets will bring a substitute in. Neva Fink comes in, and Hadley Morrison will have a seat on the bench for the Rockets as they have it teed up in the goal crease here. Out across the 25, rolls all the way out to the 40. Beavers play it back in, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 10. Rockets with the throw-in.
It's like we got a Beavers throw-in.
Yep, Beavers got the throw-in that time. Goes right to the goal line. There's a shot at ricochets off of a Rocket, and it goes over the end line. So this should be a corner kick for the Beavers. As I see Tenley James sprinting into the corner to set this one up from the far side. Oddly enough, Jack, all of the kicks have been from the far side of the field.
Yeah.
For the Beavers tonight.
Yeah, they have. All 5 of them.
Beavers will set it up inside the box here. High in the air, and it gets into the back of the net. 21-36.
And they're 2 for 5 on the corner kicks there tonight, Dewey.
I did not see who that went in off of. As soon as I figure that out, we'll let you know. But Beavers with a 3-0 lead now. Rockets put it back into play, come to the near side. Have a flanker going down. Morrison cuts it to the middle of the field. Beavers kick it out of bounds at the 5-yard line. They'll get the throw in. Beavers will have a chance to set up their defense. Morrison plays it into the 5, has it played right back to her at the 10. High kick. And Hasbrook snags that one out of the air. Had to take her time with that and judge it just right, but makes the catch. Alleviates that attack. Out to the 35-yard line. Rockets knock it back into the 20. Beavers play it right back out to the 40. Goodwill And the Rockets play it back across the 50 and dump it right back in again to the 30. Beavers get to the loose ball and drive it right back into the Rockets' end. Inside the 20. And out of bounds at the 10-yard line. Rockets with the throw-in. And we are down to our last 20 minutes of the ball game. Rockets try to play it out of bounds. Beavers get to the loose ball, dump it to the middle of the field, and it'll roll in on Owens, and she has a little difficulty with it but hangs on to it. And that could have been disastrous for the Rockets if she doesn't come up with that, as Fox was right on the doorstep. And Marley Martin took a little bit of a tumble, or Morgan Martin took a little bit of a tumble, and she's still down on the field. And we'll have a Corey Manor injury timeout, and we'll have a timeout of our own. Be back right after this.
You never know when you might need some quick cash. Corry Federal Credit Union has you covered with quick cash specials available all year long. Members can receive amounts ranging from $500 to $1,000. Must meet certain qualifications and certain restrictions may apply. Call 814-663-3263 or text 814-663-7029 for all the details on quick cash. Available year-round at Corry Federal Credit Union. Corry Federal Credit Union is located in Corry, Union City, and Spartansburg, and online at corryfcu.org. Some terms and conditions apply. CFCU, federally insured by NCUA, equal housing lender.
And welcome back here to the Deeds Experience Sports Stream. Morgan able to get over to the sideline, Jack, but she had a little hitch in her giddy-up. But she will be bound and determined to get back in this contest before the end of it. Goodwill, the steal here inside the 10, looking to settle it. Unable to do so, keeps the play moving into the end zone. Rockets let it go over the end line, and it will be a kick from the goal crease for the Rockets upcoming, as they was last touched by the Beavers. Rockets running out of time here, Jack, as they need to get 3 goals on the scoreboard. Looking at a 3-0 deficit. Get it out across the 30, and it rolls out of bounds about the 35-yard line. Beavers with a throw-in, as they've done a nice job of keeping constant pressure on the Rockets all night.
Yeah, we've spent almost this whole half in the Beavers' offensive zone. So if the Rockets are gonna get back into this, they're gonna have to start getting some pressure and quick.
Whiteley knocks it in. Owens comes up and scoops it up out of the air. Alleviates that attack by the Beavers, and she'll play it high in the air out across the 40. Simonsons knocks it down there for the Beavers, as they will work it down the far sideline. Rockets get to the loose ball, knock it right back out to the 40. Played high in the air. Rockets will move it back across the 40. And James will send it right back in to the Rockets' 20. Dahlgren tries to settle it at the 40. Simonson does a better job of settling it there. Knocks it right back into the 35. As play kind of pinballs around here, Dahlgren bounces it off a Rocket to the near side. And out of bounds off of Simonson's. Rockets with the throw-in just inside the 50. And can't get it put back into play, as Morrison had it slip out of her hands. The precipitation in the air tonight is wreaking some havoc on these throw-ins.
Yeah.
Whiteley with a nice spin move there, but didn't have the ball. Dahlgren at the 35. 2 Rockets on her, and they'll get her off the ball. Simonson nearly had a steal, and the Beavers will play it back inside off of Marley Martin. Rockets play it to the near side. Last touch by the Beavers, so the Rockets get the throw in as we come up on 17 minutes to go in the ball game. In at the 30. Fox will settle it there, plays it to the middle of the field. Whiteley gets to the loose ball at the 15. Tried to push it out wide right, takes a shot, and it goes wide right of the net. And it looked like she was tackled at the same time she took the shot, but no call from the official. Ball goes over the end line, and that will be a kick from the goal crease, as Lakeland Bale comes into the ball game, giving Dahlgren a break on the bench.
And the second half has just been all Beavers on offense.
Rockets kick it from the goal crease. Off the head of Marley Martin. Played on the near side and out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Rockets with the throw in. As number 14 comes back into the ball game, Morrison. And I believe that is number 5 coming out. And I don't see a 5 on the roster. There it is, Fink. Neva Fink. Into Goodwill at the 15. Crosses it over. Unable to keep going with it. Bale plays it at the 15. It pinballs around. She'll knock it down. And she'll get it pushed in to the end zone. Whiteley giving chase. And the Rockets kick it over the end line. And it will be another corner kick for the Beavers, this time on the near side.
First one of the night.
Beavers will set it up tight in the crease. James will put it in. Crosser coming through. Knocked down. And it goes up and wide right of the net. Beavers did get another shot on it, but Owens with another diving save on it. Kept it from going into that right corner. And the Rockets will have a kick from the goal crease upcoming. 15 minutes to go in the ball game. Beavers lead it 3-0. Played to the near side, not out of bounds at the 25-yard line.
And the Rockets are really running out of time here, Dewey.
Lauren Fox plays it, and it goes off of a Rocket out of bounds almost immediately. So the Beavers with another throw in on the near side. Down to the 5-yard line. Rockets get it back out to the 10. And that one's played over the end line, and that'll be a corner kick for the Beavers.
I believe this is number 7 on the night.
James has it teed up on the near corner. Crosser coming in. It's headed out of bounds by one of the Rockets, so we'll have another corner kick upcoming. I believe that was McQuiston that got ahead on that. But unfortunately for the Rockets, it went out of bounds over the end line. So the Beavers with another corner kick as James has it set up. Crosser coming. Low line drive is knocked down, and the Rockets will get it played back out across the 30. Nickerson will work it down to the near sideline and send it in on Owens. Owens will scoop it up and alleviate that attack. Clock really starting to get tight here as we're almost to 13 minutes to go. Simonson knocks it out of the air. Played by Weatherby at midfield. There's a high shot that ricochets off a Bale. And she's no worse for wear on that play as she'll stay right in the fray. Marley Martin knocks it down into the near sideline. Fox unable to corral it as it rolls out of bounds at the goal line. So you say you want to play soccer. It's a physical sport.
Sure is. I tell you what, both Corry boys and girls are very physical soccer teams as well. We've had 3 Corry Manor injuries this game.
They've been rather quick, but still we've had stoppages for every one of them. We have a stoppage here as the officials are giving a free kick to the Rockets. 12:20 with the clock continuing to run here. Rockets knock it inside the 50. James plays it high in the air, back across the 50. Rockets look to settle it there. And Simonson giving chase as the Rockets get it to the 40. James got to that entry pass and sends it out the far sideline, out of bounds inside the 30. Last touch by the Rockets, so the Beavers will get the throw in. Down the sideline, trying to get it down that sideline, and they do. Good sliding tackle there by the Rockets to prevent that from getting upfield. They'll work it back to the middle of the field. Lauren Fox is there to help out with that. Bale with it. Will get it back across the 50 to the 45. Rockets with it there. As she tries to reverse her field, gets around Fox and up across the 50 to the 40, but off the foot of Morrison. I'm sorry, that was Molly Covell. And out of bounds. Beavers with the throw in. And we've got 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Janes throws it into Weatherby. Weatherby back to Nickerson. Rockets will settle it at the 40. Ricochets off of Simonson. Weatherby dumps it to the far side for Goodwill. Goodwill inside the 20. Will reverse her field. And has it knocked out of bounds by the Rockets to 25. Rockets get to the loose ball, play it out to the 40. Settled by Koval. She'll play it out to the far side. And Dahlgren is there at the 35-yard line to stop that attack. Out across the 50, inside the 40. Rockets dump it right back in. Simonsons knocks it out of the air and out of bounds on the far side. 10 minutes to go. Rockets dump it in on the far sideline. Trying to get it around Dahlgren and does. Looking for a crosser. Has a little bit of momentum, but they lose it over the end line. Last played by the Beavers, and this will be the first corner kick for the Rockets. Coming in from the far side. Rockets have it teed up. High crosser coming in, goes by everybody, and is going to come to the near side and over out of bounds. And the Beavers will get the throw in as the Rockets are not able to connect on that corner kick.
Their first one of the night and their first real chance of the second half, too.
Out across the 20. Rockets with it there, trying to get it inside the 15, still maintaining possession. They kick it out of bounds on the far side, and the Beavers will have to throw in at their own 20-yard line. Rockets intercept that inbounds pass and keep it in play as they work into the end zone. And another corner kick coming up for the Rockets, as that ball was pushed over the end line by the Beavers. Rockets will set it up. Crosser comes through. Looks like it went off of Simonson, but right to the Colville. And she puts it over the end line, wide left of the net. No, that was Marley Griffin, number 20 for the Rockets. Any regards, the Beavers have it with a kick from the goal crease. Nickerson has it teed up. Plays it out across the 40. Bounces over everybody. Whiteley giving chase down the near side, inside the 30 with it. Plays it to the middle of the field. Bale has it taken away from her as the Rockets play it back into their own end. And Weatherby with a shot comes ricocheting in. Rockets try to knock it down in the end zone. Whiteley trying to get it to a teammate. It'll come back out across the 20. Simonson dumps it into the 10. Rockets get a hold of the loose ball, play it high out to the 35. Simonson is hit from the side there. Dahlgren gets it back into the 30. Marley Martin tries to work it in further. Rockets play it to the far side. And we'll have a substitution coming in for the Beavers. Number 1 comes in, Emery Passenger. And coming out for the Beavers is Lakeland Bale. Or Lakin Bale. Inside the 15. Whiteley with it there. Played it back. and just wide right of the net on that long shot. As we're just under 6.5 minutes to go in the ball game, Rockets with a kick from the goal crease upcoming. Played high in the air out to the 30. Settled there by the Rockets. Back to the middle of the field. Janes puts it back in from the 50. Back to the middle of the field. Beavers knock it into the 30. Down to the 20. Rockets get to the loose ball. Played high in the air all the way back to the 40. Beavers, Nickerson plays it out of the air. And Simonsons knocks it back into the Rockets' end. But we have the officials blowing it dead. We'll have to see where they're going to give the award the free kick at. 5:40, clock continuing to move. Now they're going to stop the clock. Waiting for a ball to get back into play. They'll set it down at the 41-yard line. And that's where the Rockets will get the free kick. As number 8, Kara Jackson, will put it back into play with the free kick. Down the middle of the field, knocked down by the Beavers. Out at the 30-yard line, it'll roll up the field. Whiteley onside. It'll get it inside the 20. Rockets get to the ball and play it to the near side and out of bounds at the 15. Nice effort there by Whiteley to stay onside. Weatherby with a chaser going to the far side. That's Goodwill. But not able to save it before it goes out of bounds on the far side. Under 5 minutes to go in the game. Rockets with the throw-in on the far side of the field. They'll work it down the far sideline. Beavers get to the loose ball, work it back into the 20. Rockets get to it there, knock it to the 30. Dahlgren hits it at the 40, right back in. Knocked down at the 5 to the far side. And it goes out of bounds. Beavers will get the throw in. Inside the 30. Down to 4:15 as the clock continues to move. Guess who's standing on the sideline, Jack's looking like she wants to get back in the game, Morgan Martin.
Glad to see she's all right.
Weatherby with it on the near side. She'll get it put into the middle of the field. Rockets get to the loose ball. Simonson knocks it down at the 25. Stays after it. Rockets get to it, play it out to the 45. Janes knocks it down. Nickerson will play it back in. Down the hash to Marley Martin. Tried to get it in. Rockets get to the loose ball, play it out across the 40. Janes plays it back in to the 35. Passenger trying to settle it there. Jaworski will work it back to the 30, and it's out of bounds there. Beavers with the throw-in as we come up on 3 minutes to go in the game. High in the air. Beavers settle it on the far sideline. Rockets get to it, play it out across the 50. Down the far sideline, inside the 30. Inside the 10. She'll play it back to the 15. Nickerson gets it out to the 15 with a help. Out to the 40. The Rockets will work it back in on the near side inside the 20. And Janes does a good job of working her off the ball, but it goes out of bounds, giving the Rocket the throw in. As Griffin will get it back and play for the Rockets as we come up on 2 minutes to go. Nickerson sees that all the way and knocks it back out to the 30. Rockets play it back into the 25. Jaworski giving chase to it on the far side, pushing it back out to the 50. And the Rockets knock it out of bounds there. Beavers work it into the 30. Rockets get to the loose ball, play it back across to their own 40. Nickerson works it right back into the Rockets' end and forces the Rockets to knock it out of bounds with under a minute and a half to go in the ball game. Beavers continue to apply pressure. Marley Martin knocks it down the middle of the field, played high in the air by the Rockets. Sorensen played it back out to the 40. Rockets get to the loose ball, get it over midfield. Dahlgren gets it worked back into the Rockets' end. Whiteley plays it to the far side for Marley Martin. Now she'll work it into the 15 while Rockets work it right back out to the 40. Rockets will work it right back into the Beavers' end. Nickerson gives chase inside the 20, and she'll play it down across the 50 to the 40. Played there by Whiteley inside the 30. Rockets get to the loose ball, trying to work it back into the middle of the field. Whiteley gives chase. It goes to the far side of the field. The Rockets work it back to the near side. Simonson has a little trouble, slips. 15 seconds to go in the game. Dahlgren has it ricochet off of her, and Rockets will play it deep into the Beavers' end, but out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 7 seconds to go, Jack. Beavers can take their time with this throw, and the game's going to end with ball in hand for Dahlgren as the Beavers win this one 3-0.
Yeah, just a really good effort all around tonight, especially in the second half. Pretty much the whole time until the end there was spent in the Beavers' offensive end, and even when the Rockets were able to get some push, it didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, most of the play was in the Rockets' end as the Beavers applied a ton of pressure. Were able to not always have good ball possession, but was able to keep the ball in the Rockets' end for most of the game. And Goodwill opened the scoring at 29:57 of the first half. Weatherby added her goal at the 38:29 mark of the second half. And I didn't get the name of the goal scorer for goal number 3, but they scored again at 21:36 to go here in the second half. And the Beavers with a solid 3-0 victory here tonight at Howard Sheen Field. Closing thoughts, Jack?
Really good bounce-back win after the prep game last week. I thought they looked really solid. Some of the passing still, I think, let Titusville get a few more chances than they would have liked. But, I mean, when you get the shutout, there's not a whole lot to complain about there. So
not really a whole lot. I think some of the weather had something to do with that too, as it was misty, drizzly, wet most of the game. So nice effort by the Lady Beavers here tonight, getting the dubs on their home court. We got lots of action coming up later this week. Tune us in and find out. We'll be back on online with the middle school football tomorrow, along with the boys soccer to follow after that. 2 separate broadcasts, but we'll be online for that. Yep. And then on Thursday, I believe there's volleyball.
Volleyball and
soccer.
Is it soccer or is it rec? I think it's rec football.
I think it is rec football.
Yeah.
5th grade only.
Yeah. Volleyball for us, volleyball for Union City, and rec for rec for.
Look us up online and see what the schedule is and tune us in, because we got lots of action coming up. But hey, for tonight here at Howard Sheen Field, Beavers get the W, 3-0 over Titusville. For Jack Hasbrook, I'm Dewey Hurd. Thanks for tuning us in. Till we meet again, we're going to say God bless and good night.